What's happening, everyone? Just got an update here. Got a lot done, and I think it's been about a month or so, but I've actually got trains running completely around the loop now. So all the track work is done, finally. I just actually finished it this morning. So this is the corner. That's going to be the Cumbras. And then it goes into the bridge, comes around. I have a lift out, which I'll show in a second. Comes around the corner, goes into a switch, and then there's the oil platform, and then here's Chama, and everything's roughly where it's going to be. I may make some changes. Took all the cars out of storage. Everything actually made it unscathed, which is kind of surprising. And then it comes around. As you can see, the layout's not big, but it's good enough. I got this room, like I said, it's indoors, which is huge. My last one was out in a garage, so you suffered. So first thing we'll start with the lift out. This is my third go at getting access through. The first one I had a long time ago, it was actually a bridge that lift up and down. I actually had two of them, and they never would stay aligned. So then I went to a lift out bridge on my last one, and it did a lot better. There were a few issues I had. One of them is that usually the lift out would kind of get a little warped and it wouldn't sit tight. So I use these window sash locks now, and then I have the screws here for alignment for height, and then the pins here are for alignment as well to lock it in. And then these I really beefed up because I've had problems on the last layout and ended up having to do this, so I just went this route. And both sides are like that. So, and then on the lift out itself, you can see the pins. And then I used this on my last one to bring power, and it actually works really well. It's just piano wire. It's like 40 thousandths, and it's super simple, reliable. Just locks into place. You lock it down with the window sashes underneath. And I actually got really good cuts and tolerances this time around. So as you can see, once it locks into place, these just grab hold and then we'll make contact. The one downside is you'll have to leave this unpainted. But I'm looking for simplicity and reliability, so that's kind of what I went with. And then just got the acrylic here just to prevent, just in case one derails. And then how I've been doing all my power is this is all the track power, and then these are the feeders. And I bought these blocks on Amazon. You get like a 4-pack for like $30, and it allows you to screw all your terminals in, and it's so much easier and cleaner. And then I think I showed these before, but these lock connectors I bought at Home Depot, these are great, especially for troubleshooting. And then all the wiring is exposed, that way you can get to it easily. This is my power block for all the lighting on the layout. I have multiple ones of these, so for this section it'll all run off of this block. For the HO it'll probably have multiples. So this gives you the option to put everything at 3 volts. So there's no resistors, no nothing, it's direct hookup. Super simple. Just feed in with a 12 volt power supply. And you can actually adjust the power slightly. As you can see, I have multiple power blocks. And then they go around. And then I also hooked up the power to almost all the lights here. I still have some more to do, But for the station's all powered up. Turn off the lights here so you can see. So I still have to put lights here for the walkway, and then I'm going to put lights up underneath there. But this was the same lighting that I had from my old layout. And then I still have to put a light out onto here, because it has one in real life. The other thing I bought were these Fastraks jigs for the SN3. So this is a curve. It has a 32, a 36, and a 39. I used the 36 for the whole layout. It's nice having the option. And then most of the track on this extension out is all the Fastraks. So this is what it looks like when it's made. So I bought the PCB ties from Fastraks, and then it just fits down into the jig, and then you solder it. It's really fast. It's really easy. It's kind of hard to not screw up. I bought a bunch of Code 70 from Fastraks, way more than I needed, but stuff really doesn't go bad. So, and then what I did for underneath is I designed and cut these ties, and they're acrylic. And basically you just glue them to the bottom, and then you have track. And even though it's acrylic and it's brittle, it's still flexible. It's not 100% strong, like it will crack, so you just got to be careful. But once you get it glued down, it's really not going to have an issue unless you're ripping it back up. But if I'm ripping it back up, I have a laser. I'll cut new ones, and it's pretty cheap. And I just sand the top with 80 grit. And once it's painted, you'll actually see a lot of the detail. And that's what it looks like installed. And then once painted, because all my switches, I've been making them this way for a couple of years now. I haven't had any issues. And these actually, almost all my switches survived, even being ripped up. But I don't glue my switches down anymore, just for that fact, just in case you ever have to replace it, maintenance. The next thing I need to buy are the frog juicers, because these all have the wires going down for the frogs. And then I need to finish and buy some more Campbell ground throws. But other than that, like, I can actually run trains now, which is nice. I haven't been able to do. So that's about it. I have, like I said, a few more things to do here. Frog juicer and the ground throws. And then once that happens, I should be able to start tackling the HO down here. So this one was a lot of work. I put a lot more time and effort into this than I have all my previous ones. Just trying to get it right the first time. You know, really taking my time, like leveling stuff out, getting the track just right, putting gaps in, spacers. So hopefully it all works out, and being temperature controlled here, I think it's going to help out. So anyways, thanks for watching.